Hello Foxes, I'm just putting together a little video for you in case you're struggling at all with the missing number problems, and hopefully if I explain it, it will help you know how to think about missing number problems. Okay, so here we've got a missing number problem. So missing number problems usually mean that in a number sentence, the missing number isn't the one that comes after the equals, because equals doesn't mean what is the answer, it just means both sides of the equation are worth the same, because it means it's the same as. So this side of the equation is worth 21 and something lots of 3 is worth 21. Quite often children get stuck when they see a missing number anywhere else but after the equal sign. Because we're not always used to seeing them like that. But by just changing that into a bar drawing, it makes life a lot easier. So we can see that so many lots of 3 is making 21. So 21 is our grand total, if you like. It's our larger number. And we know that that 21 is being split, or we have 3 lots of something that make 21. 3 lots of something, that's a question mark. So 3 lots of something makes 21. So just by putting the numbers that we do have, the 3 squares and the 21, which is what it's worth altogether, we can see that we could also say, well, 21 split into 3 divided by will give us this mystery number. So 21 split into 3 will give us this number. So the numbers have just been rearranged to look like a number sentence that isn't a missing number problem. So it just makes a lot more sense for us. So then you can use your 3 times table. You know that 3 goes into 21 7 times. If you can count in sevens, we know we've got 7, 14, 21. So then we can see our missing number. So when either of these 2 numbers are missing, we can rearrange it into a division. And the same can be done with a division question where there's a missing number. So here, say we've got missing number at the start, something divided by 5 is 6. So lots of people look at that and they think, I haven't got a clue how to figure that out. I'm just not sure, because your brain wants to always be working this way. But actually, this is just saying that 6 is the same as a larger number split into 5. Okay, so this time we don't know what that larger number is, but we do know that it's been split into 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So whatever this number is, it's been split into 5, and that is made 6. So when this number, this mystery number, which is here, this mystery number is split into 5 equal sizes, we get 6. So when we have this number split into 5, we get 6 each. Okay, so we can see that actually we can use the inverse, the opposite of division, to work this out, because really what we've got is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6s. We've got 5 lots of 6. For most children, they prefer the 5 times table to the 6. So you can also say 6 lots of 5, because we can do multiplication in either order. 6 5s are 30. So the number that we started with here must be 30. So just by using a bar method, you can see how to rearrange the numbers, and when you can rearrange the numbers, you can make it much more straightforward. I'm going to do one more of those, because when this number is missing, we have to think about it slightly differently. So let's say 24, using quite simple numbers, but as you get trickier and longer numbers, the principle is exactly the same, and you can draw it out in exactly the same way. 24 divided by missing number divided by something equals 6. And again, some people see that and they think, I can't possibly answer that, I'm not sure, because they're not used to thinking in that way. But really we're going, okay, well, here's our larger number here, 24 But this time we don't know what we've split it into. Have I split it into twos? Have I split it into thirds? Have I split it into quarters? I'm just not sure. What I do know is that once it's been split, I get 6 each. So because I don't know how many exact boxes I'm splitting it into, unless you've jumped ahead of me, which many of you might have, I'm just going to say, well, each time I do have a box, it's going to have 6 in it. And I can count as I go along. Okay, so there's one box of 6 and another one of 6. 6 had 6 is 12. We can do another one. 6, that would be 18. And another one, 6. That's 24. Okay, so now I can see I've split this number into 1, 2, 3, 4. I've taken 24 and I've split it into 4 to make 6. Okay, so when we've got a missing number problem, we write it as a number sentence, but then if you can't recognise instantly which number should go in there because you haven't learnt that fact yet, that's okay, because what you can do is you can draw a clever bar, make sure you've got your large number at the top and that you're splitting it into equal amounts based on the information that you have. If you've got 2 bits of information, that's all the information you need, and then you can work out the third bit of information. Same here. You're not sure what that is, but you know there's a missing number and you know what it's divided into and how many in each box. Then you can transform it into another number sentence using the opposite, using the inverse, and that will help you work your way back to this number. So this is much more about problem solving, about working through the problem, but the skills are still using division, still using multiplication, still drawing a nice, neat, clear bar model. If you can do those things, you can work out absolutely any of these. Okay, good luck.